everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you're doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Portugal and Chile in the pre-World Cup final. Final? Goodness me. Pre-World Cup friendly, guys. Absolutely. Final. We're going head them up. We're going ahead them up. We're already in the final. Portugal against Chile. Chile ain't even qualified. Don't know how that works, guys. But thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is having a blessed day so far, a blessed Saturday so far. Welcome to this special watch along, of course. Different background, different environment and all that. Sometimes it's good to change, isn't it? Good to see everyone in the stream, guys. Really appreciate you. Let's get through the lineups, of course, guys, real quickly in regards to Chile and Portugal, of course. Let's bring through in the lineups. Right. First of all, we start with Portugal, of course, guys. Portugal, of course, star-studded lineup. The favourites for the World Cup, of course. In goal today, we got Sarr, guys, from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Sarr is in goal today, playing a 4-2-3-1. On the right back, we got Semedo, who currently plays for Fenerbahce. The two centre-backs, obviously, we got Ruben Diaz, Man City, of course, and we've got Vega. Vega currently plays for Villarreal in Spain. As for the left back, of course, we've got Cancelo. João Cancelo is in Saudi Arabia at the moment, but he's playing for Barcelona. Al Hilal, he plays for on loan. And then we got the two midfielders, Samu, who plays for Real Mallorca. It's not the first Portuguese team. It's not the first team, definitely not by any stretch of the imagination. We got Silva. Guys, from Bernardo Silva from Manchester City, looks like he's going to be going to Barcelona. We've got Conceição as a right attacker, plays for Juventus, guys. The 23-year-old. We got, obviously, the legend, that is Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United legend, guys, as the number 8/number 10, playing in that attacking position. And linked to Manchester United, we got Rafael Leao as well, guys, who plays for AC Milan with, obviously, the legend Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, up front for Portugal, who currently plays for Al Nassr. Of course, guys, as we all know, if you've been watching Stretford Post, of course, guys. Now, as for Chile, let me get through the Chilean lineup. We've got Vigaroo, who plays for Swansea City in England. They're playing a 4-3-3 at the moment. We've got Juandez, the right back. He plays at O'Higgins, guys, in South America. Guys, O'Higgins. We've got Roman. He plays for Atletico MG. A lot of these players are playing in South America and Chile at the moment. Guys, even Roman, it's good to do a little bit of scouting for this game. We've got Guillermo Maripan, who plays for Torino in Italy. And we've got Suazo as the left back, who plays for Sevilla in Spain. We've also got Pizarro as the 3 in midfield. On the left-hand side, plays for Rosario Central in Argentina. We've got Arce, who plays for Universidad de Chile, I think the biggest club in Chile. Guys, his name's Agustin Arce. And then we got Philippe Loyola, who plays for Pisa. Lovely Pisa in Italy as well, guys. Then we got Osorio. He plays for FC Midtjylland, guys. Of course, we got Tapia, not the fish, but Gonzalo Tapia. He plays for Sao Paulo in Brazil. And then we got Gutierrez, Maximiliano Gutierrez, who's on loan at Independiente at the moment, guys. Absolutely. As for the substitutes, Portugal, guys, substitutions, I mean, they got a star-studded bench, haven't they? Diego Costa, of course, the Porto player, he's and the goalkeeper. Got Ricardo Vavelho, he plays for Genetlia Bielegi in Turkey. Got Ria Silva, who plays for Sporting Lisbon. We got Diego Dallo, who plays for, obviously, Manchester United. Gonzalo Ignacio of Sporting Lisbon. Nuno Mendes of PSG. Thomas Araujo, who also plays for Benfica, guys. We got João Neves, PSG, of course. We got Ruben Neves, who currently plays in Saudi Arabia of Al Hilal, of course, just like Cancelo. We got Trincial, who plays for Sporting Lisbon. We've got Gonzalo Guedes of Real Sociedad. And we've got Gonzalo Ramos, of course, of Paris Saint-Germain, the European champions, of course, guys. And we've also got Vitinha, no problem, of PSG, guys. And we got Pedro Neto, who plays for Chelsea at the moment. As for Chile, we got Brian Cortez, of course, guys. Brian Cortez, we got him. He plays for Argentinos Juniors in Argentina, of course, guys. Game is underway, guys. Game is underway. I'm getting through all these substitutions for you guys. Absolutely. That's how we do things, guys. Game is underway, of course, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So let me just run through. Let me just run through these Chilean substitutions. Thomas Giller is the goalkeeper. He currently plays for Montreal, of course, in Canada. We got Diego Ulua, of course. He plays for Colo Colo. Guys, I believe they're in Chile. If I'm not wrong, they're Chile. They are Chilean, I think. We got Fabian Hamarzabal, who guys, Fabian Hamarzabal passed for University de Chile, of course, the most famous club, in my opinion, in Chile, of course. Francesco Siriota plays for Auxerre in France. Guys, we got Igor Lichnowsky. It's not a very Chilean name, but he plays for Fatih Karagümrük. I think that is a Turkish team. It has to be. Definitely. We got Lautaro Milan, of course. He plays for Independiente as well. I think that's the Independiente. I think there's one Independiente that are in Chile, if I'm being honest. Mateus Sepulveda, he plays for Llanos, guys. And we've got Reichmuth, who plays for Thun, FC Thun. Guys, and we got Philip Mendez, who plays for Colo Colo as well. Then we've got, of course, Clemente Montes, guys, who plays for Universidad Católica. He plays for us, guys. So those are the substitutions, guys. Let me just one more. Elche, Lucas Capeda plays for Elche in Spain, guys. Those are the teams, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Everyone who's joined me. Of course, the game. We're waiting for the game to start, of course. Let's hopefully the game gets underway quickly, guys. Delayed, of course, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone is doing their blessed, guys. Hope everyone is doing good. Good to see you all. And good, thank you for joining me today, of course, on this special watch along, of course, guys. Thank you so much. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone's doing blessed. Thank you, guys, for joining me today, of course, guys. Let me just put this volume off. Yeah, game hasn't kicked off yet. We're just waiting for the kickoff of the game. It's a little bit late in my 2 minutes late. It's around 2 minutes late at the moment, guys. We're waiting for the kickoff. We're just waiting for the kickoff. It's around 2 minutes late. They've done the national anthem. Let me just say hello to the community. Hope everyone is doing well, guys. Welcome aboard, of course. Big up, Bobby. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much, Bobby. You're a legend. Thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up myself, of course. Big up, Bobby. Big up, Ephraim. How you doing? Good evening, Ephraim. Hope you're doing well. Big up, my friend. It will be an interesting game. Let's hope so. Big up, Bobby. Hope you're well. Big up, Mandem. Hope everyone is. So let's get the lights up early, doors early. Kindly subscribe to that. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. Big up, Stephen Maguire. Big up yourself. Enios and Glazers out. Full sale only all day long. Of course, my friend. Yes, Glazers out now. Absolutely, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Before the World Cup, that would be a great start to the World Cup, wouldn't it? If they are those Glazers leave, wouldn't it? I mean, I can't imagine it happening now these days. You know, with the Glazers, I just can't imagine it these days. I don't know why. It just feels like such a surreal thing. You know what I mean? In regards to them leaving, do you know what I mean? It does. We're waiting for the kickoff, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo playing in front of about 1,000 people. It does look like that. It does look like about 1,000 people there. There is more trees than people on this stadium, guys. Very interesting. And there is a lot of people there. So obviously good to see Cristiano Ronaldo still playing, still going strong, of course, guys. Absolutely. Guys, absolutely. So yes, let's have a look. So this place is played at the Estadio Nacional. So the Estadio Nacional, guys, is in Portugal. So it's a very small stadium for Portugal, to be honest with you. Guys, it is a very small stadium. Yeah, big up. We're ready for kickoff, guys. We're late. Come on, guys. We're late. The kickoff should be happening already, of course, guys. Let's get it on. Let's go, because it is late, of course. And we're waiting for the kickoff. Guys, absolutely. They're still doing huddles and kisses and hugs and all this business. What the hell, man? Come on. It's a friendly. You didn't make it to the World Cup. Come on. That's the most important thing, guys. Bobby. I'll be buzzing if it happens for the World Cup. I'll be wishing the World Cup was over so we can get back to club football if the Glazers sold out. It'll be amazing. Absolutely, Bobby. We deserve it as a Man United fan base. Of course, we deserve the club to be sold. We do deserve it, in my opinion, because we've had 25 years of it, isn't it now? 26 years. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it, man? Who would have thought? Well, it's 21 years, I should say. But, who would have thought? It feels like 26 years. Who would have thought that we'll still be here, in 2026 with the Glazers? I wouldn't have thought that in 2005. I thought it was going to be a short-term thing. Well, obviously, I was wrong, of course. Kickoff is underway, by the way, guys. We finally got a kickoff to talk about. Yes, guys. Portugal 0, Chile 0. Welcome to the stream, guys. Get your scores in, get your predictions in, of course. Let's get the game going on, of course, guys. A couple of players, like I am on my scout watch, to be honest with you. I am on my scout watch, so I'll be looking at players, and if anyone impresses me today, then I'll be, I'll be, oh, what about that player? Do you know what I mean? We got a couple of new players who are playing for Portugal who you may not have seen. For example, Samu, guys. Samu is a player that plays for Mallorca. Guys, he's only 25. It'd be good to have a look at Samu. Also, Vega, who plays for Villarreal. I think he's playing the Premier League, if I'm not wrong, as well. So a couple of players there, guys, to look out for. Also, look out for the 21-year-old Agustin Arce. He plays for Universidad de Chile. Guys, a very, very good, capable young player, guys. Also, I want you to look at Pizarro, plays for Rosario Central in Argentina. Have a look at him, the central midfielder playing on the left. Guys, he is very, very highly talented, the number 6. So we're looking for a number 6. So why not look here? Why not do a bit of scouting, guys? And the thing about, obviously, Chile, they have got a young team. They have got some young players there that we should be looking at. They've got the 19-year-old centre-back playing right centre-back today, Ivan Roman, guys. You got him as well, guys. So here we go. So keep an eye out for those players, guys. Of course, I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to this. Look, guys, we're close to the World Cup now. I mean, there's been so much controversies going on about the World Cup. There's been complaints from Norway. There's been complaints from Japan. There's been complaints for Iran. There's been complaints for Iraq. There's been a lot of complaints going on. Just such a bad start to the World Cup, and it's such a bad vibe. And it's 2 World Cups in a row now that we've had like bad vibes before the World Cup. I don't know why they even pull it there. I don't know. I mean, they just put it in bloody Europe, for goodness sake. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Mandem. What's going on? If Enrique wasn't able to handle Mbappe's attitude, will Mourinho do it? No, I'll be honest with you, Mandem. I don't think Mourinho will be able to do it. I think that Mourinho won't last very long. I don't know if Mourinho's got the job yet. I have heard that Riquelme, who's the other presidential candidate, he wants Jurgen Klopp. I think that would be a better appointment for Real Madrid. I really do. I think Mourinho's just after the money. I mean, I just don't think Mourinho's that guy anymore. I think Mourinho, he's not that guy anymore. He's finished. Mourinho's washed, in my opinion. And I think Jurgen Klopp would be a better manager. Not my business, of course, but I think Jurgen Klopp would be a better manager for Real Madrid than Jose Mourinho, in my opinion. Absolutely, guys. So it's a free kick to Chile, guys, in this game. 3 minutes gone on the clock, guys. So we're a little bit behind. We're a little bit late, of course, guys. So it is a free kick, should be coming in. Sorry, it's a corner kick to Portugal. Sorry, guys. Portugal have got a corner kick, guys. The sun is in the eyes of the Chilean players, I should say. And it is going to cross. It's going to be coming in from the old Bruno, the legend, guys. Bruno Fernandes. Take the corner. No, he's taking it short. Out here to Rafael Leao. Silva. It's out here to Semedo. Cross could come in. Good cross, to be honest with you. Chance. Goal. No, it's a fantastic save by Vigouroux, guys. Vigouroux in the Chilean goal has pulled off a fantastic save there. Absolutely splendid save there from Vigouroux there. Amazing save there, guys. Really, really good save. Absolutely amazing save. Really good. If the Glazers will dominate the league again, can you imagine, Ephraim, guys? Can you imagine that the Glazers didn't take charge of Man United? Can you imagine where we will be? The butterfly effect, sliding doors effect, and all that. Can you imagine where we will be, guys? Where we would actually be? How many titles we will have if we have any Champions Leagues and things like that? Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine it? It'd be interesting to know. I wish I could know. You know what I mean? I wish there was a way I could know that. Of course, absolutely. Anyway, Portugal are expected to win this game, guys. Chile haven't been on a very good run thus far. They're not the same Chile that used to play in the 1998 World Cup, for example, when they had Zamorano, when they had Marcelo Salas, of course, guys. guys. That was their generational team. That was their golden generation, in my opinion. Even Zamorano, Vargas, the goalkeeper Gilliver. Do you remember him? That absolutely brilliant team they had. Salas, he nearly went to Man United, didn't he? So the last few results they've had, they did beat Peru 2-1 only recently, and they have beaten Russia. So fair play to them. Actually, I might be wrong. They did beat Peru 2-1 again. They've beaten Peru twice. They lost to Brazil 3-0. They lost to Bolivia 2-0. They lost to Argentina 1-0. They lost to Paraguay 1-0. They beat Panama 6-1. Goodness me, England have got to beat Panama, haven't they? And they beat Venezuela 4-2. Yeah, over the last few games. Their last result was a 2-1 win, guys. They did draw 0-0 with Uruguay. That's notable, to be honest with you. They did draw 0-0 with Uruguay. So they have had a few bad results recently. 3-0 against Brazil. Bolivia 2-0 was a bad one. They had 2 players sent off in that game. There were 2 players sent off in that game. Anyway, guys, we move on. Anyway, Chile are here, guys, with the ball. Of course, Portugal are playing in their away kit today of white and green, guys. White and green they're playing in today. Good afternoon, my brother. Big up, Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. With the England squad, Tuchel will either look like an incompetent manager or he will look like a genius. Most of the players he chose don't make sense. I don't understand the Alex Scott, the Adam Wharton, the Elliot Hall thing. Was it the Lewis Hall thing? I don't understand that at all. I think that's a mistake. I think it's incompetence. I think that there is no reasoning behind it. I don't think he's going to be seen as a genius because at the end of the day, he's picking players based on vibes. I think there's a few in there based on vibes, like, for example, Henderson. Now, of course, if he goes and wins the World Cup, no one's going to be saying anything, but he has to at least get to the semi-final. He has to do as well as Gareth Southgate. That's what he has to do. He has to get to the semi-final. That's what he has to do. Absolutely, 100%. Do I think he's going to do that? I don't know. I mean, I think Lewis Hall, Adam Wharton, Alex Scott, these players should have been in the squad. I'm glad he's got Mainu. That's a good choice. You know what I mean? Glad about that. But the other choices are not that great, of course. Yeah. Corner to Portugal in the dominant mode at the moment. It was a great save of Vigouroux. I'm just looking at the save from Vigouroux. Great header there. And it was a great save. It's a corner to Portugal. Of course, Bruno will be taking the corner. Guys, I think they will be flying off after this game, Portugal. Ruben Diaz is up for the corner. I think they'll be flying off. Cristiano Ronaldo is there as well. Rafael Leao. How much for a goal for Cristiano Ronaldo today? How much for a goal for Cristiano? Cross comes in. Ronaldo over the bar. Not his best header in the world. It wasn't one of his best headers in the world, but it was over the bar, guys. It was over the bar. Mandem, he just bought Henderson to be part of the Mandem, but we never really see him do anything amazing. Yeah, look, guys, Mandem, if they're gonna bring Henderson, why don't they just put him on the coaching staff? Do you know what I mean? Just put him on the coaching staff. Put him on the coaching staff, and that's it. That's what they should do, isn't it? Big up Tyberg. How you doing, my friend? Wait for the USA come against Germany. Come on, Germany. You can do that. Go and beat them, Tyberg. 3-0 to Germany, I say. Bobby, so are you on the late nights with England playing? Absolutely not. No, I'm not watching England against New Zealand at midnight where I am. England are going to win that game very comfortably. And knowing England, they're not going to score a lot of goals. They probably win 2 or 3-0 and bore me to death. That's what they're going to do. Look, Bobby, remember this. England will win 2-0. It'll be all right, and it'll be one of those scammy little wins like that is just boring. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you're going to do. It's not going to be 8-0. It's not going to be 8-0. I would have watched it if I thought, yeah, look, you know what? I'm going to see England win, score lots of goals. It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. As you can see, I'm away at the moment, but I was going to do it, by the way. I've got the fun now. I've got everything ready. I just thought, and I stared into the abyss, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to do that. I mean, because I thought, you know what? Let me do something more interesting. Portugal against Chile. What a game. You know what I mean? And thought I'd do that. But yeah, thanks, man. I mean, if I wake up in the middle of the night and with a cold flush or something, I'll probably do it. But no, not today. Absolutely. Big up, Bobby. Big up, my friend. Still 0-0, guys. A nice little bit of skill from Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice little back heel there. Rafael Leao on the left-hand side. We're looking at, he had a good shot there. Off the post, Rafael Leao, by the way. Off the post. Great save. Was that another save from Vigouroux? Guys, that goalkeeper's auditioning himself, you know. He wants that number 2 at Man United. That's what he wants, man. That's what's on his head at the moment, guys. He wants that number 2. Yeah, obviously, Portugal going to dominate this game. Conceição's fouled in the middle of the pitch. I can see them dominating. Has Martinez been on the weights? Has he been on the upper body weights? Martinez looks a little bit chunky. Is it just me? Here's Rafael Leao on the left. Obviously, we're watching him very attentively with the Man United links. Guys, we're watching him, of course. Bruno. Back to Rafael Leao, guys. Here's Bruno again. You look at that star-studded bench for Portugal, though. It is a star-studded bench, isn't it? Ronaldo. It is a hell of a bench, isn't it, guys? It really is. It really is. It's 79% possession for Portugal at the moment, guys. 79%. I've been seeing people making England's best 11 for the World Cup. And goodness me, it looks so basic. I'll be really amazed if Tuchel gets to the final. If Tuchel did it to himself, England got some of the best young players in the world. I don't know why. Like, you've got Mainu, Henderson, you got Mainu, Bellingham, Rice, Anderson. That's world class. That is world class. Let me just say that. But they're not all to play together. And then obviously you've got Harry Kane. There ain't a better number 9 in the world right now than Harry Kane. You've got obviously, but it is where obviously you've got Saka on the right. It's not bad. The left, probably Morgan Rogers. I don't think that's that bad, to be honest with you. And Morgan Rogers. The only problem is with England. The problem is the defense. It's the defense. That's the problem. The defense is the problem. So it's a free kick to Chile here. It used to be England's defense used to be very good, and it was the actual attacking side of things very good. But I actually think England got some very good players. But beyond the first team, it's a little bit sus. I don't know why he didn't bring Alex Scott and Adam Wharton and Gibbs White and players like that. I don't know. But you know what the funny thing is? He'd probably go on and win it. You know why? Because we're not expecting to win it. So this time he'll probably go on and win it when we're not expecting it. Yeah, I mean, I would love England to win it, but it's going to be difficult. I just can't see. They have a chance there for him. I just can't see them beating the likes of Spain if it got to the semi-final or quarter-final. I think England can get to the final, depending on the draw. But I think when they come up against Spain or they come up against Portugal or someone like that, I think those are France, Portugal, and Spain are the 3 countries I think England would struggle against. Those are the 3 countries I think England struggle. France, Spain, and my memory's like I said, France, Spain, and Portugal are the 3 countries that I think England will struggle to beat. Other than that, I think England can beat everyone. I think they can. I think they could beat Germany. I think they could beat Netherlands, which they've proven. I think they could beat any one of the countries. I think they could beat Argentina. I do. I just don't think that England could beat the likes of Spain, France, and Portugal at the moment. We have seen it time and time again. The issue with England has always been getting the players to be cohesive. With this squad, I'm trying to look for how they can dominate and just maybe it might be that team is cohesive together. Maybe it's not before it was like a bunch of individuals. Maybe this is a team. Maybe this is a team. Maybe this is the team. Maybe this is the team to be cohesive. I'm looking at that. I don't see many players better than Morgan Rogers. I don't see many players better than Elliot Anderson. I don't see many players better than Kobe Mainu. I don't see any players better than Harry Kane up front. I don't see many players better than Saka. I don't see many players better than a lot of that team, that squad. There's not, And to be honest with you, the guy who can get them cohesive, let's not forget, Crystal Palace won the Conference League. Aston Villa won Europa League. It was only PSG who got ahead of Arsenal, by the way. England would have had a clean sweep. And a lot of them were English players. My only thing is that, after Germany, I'm supporting England. I'm supporting Germany as well, Tyborg. I'm supporting three nations, Tyborg, this one. I'm supporting England, Portugal, and Germany. 3 nations. Not in any specific order, but that's what I'm doing. I'm supporting England, Germany, and Portugal. Absolutely. Big up, Gregory. How you doing, my friend? I'll be doing well. Will you be doing a watch along for England versus New Zealand? Absolutely not. I wouldn't even do watch along for England versus New Zealand in the rugby. I'm not going to do it in the football. Definitely not. Chris Wood watch. I'm gonna be on Chris Wood watch for New Zealand. Sadly not. I mean, if someone could do the watch along for me, if someone wants to take the baton and do it for me and feels like they can do the watch along for England against New Zealand, by all means, holler at me. You can do it. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to do it. I'm preoccupied at the moment. Tyburg, I think the winner will be one of these: Germany, Spain, France, Germany, Holland. Can't disagree with that. Holland are rubbish though, Tyburg. Let me just tell you that. I watched them the other night. England knocked them out of the Euros. They're rubbish. I just say that. I would say England, Spain, France, Germany, Portugal rather than Holland. I would say Holland are rubbish, mate. They still got Wout Weghorst, mate. They still got Wout Weghorst, for goodness sake, for crying out loud. I couldn't believe it when I saw Wout Weghorst. He's got longer hair now. He's in disguise. Anyway, still 0-0 between Portugal and Chile. We are doing a Portuguese-Chile watch-along, of course, guys. I did have some people moaning on the other stream, guys, when I was doing Norway against Sweden. I think the Scandinavians weren't too happy that I wasn't concentrating on the game too much. You know, let me just say something about watch-alongs, right? Watch-alongs are watching the game. It's a friendly. We watch the game. We get the vibes. We have a chat about football. We talk about it. We look at the game. We are watching the game. We're analysing the game and stuff like that. But also, we're also talking about football as a whole as well, guys. Just that's how watch-alongs work, to be honest with you guys. I did have a few people saying, "Oh, you're not even watching the game. You don't even know what you're doing." This guy, the number 3 for Chile, by the way, he looks about 50, guys. This guy looks like, my goodness me. It's a goal kick anyway. Ronaldo ain't too happy. 60 minutes gone. The number 3, he honestly, he looks about 50. Sorry, man. I don't want to be out of order to him, but he does definitely look about 50 years old. Guys, I don't know why he's Maripan, his name is. And Maripan is actually quite known. Yeah, plays for Torino. Maripan. He's a journeyman, 32-year-old Maripan who plays for Torino, plays in Italy for Torino. Bobby, England all the way for me. Come on, it's coming home, mate. It's coming home, Bobby. Come on, man. And Scotland, mate. Goodness me. Scotland leave the engine on. When the airplane leaves for the World Cups, the airplane's engine is left on. Do you know why it's left on? Because they won't be long. They'll be back in a minute. You might as well leave the engine. You know, when they leave the plane, when Scotland leave the plane, they say, leave the engine on. We'll be back in a minute. That's Scotland when they go to the World Cup. Holland, is it to wishful thinking? My goodness me. Holland are awful. I watched them the other night. I can't get those minutes back. They lost to Algeria. I really can't get those minutes back. Absolutely. Big up, man. I can't get them. I can't get those minutes back from that. Yeah, I've been having like nightmares about that game. It was awful. Anyway, still 0-0. Fair play to Chile, guys. They're playing very well here, guys. Of course, Chile are not at the World Cup this time around. Of course, Chile have been a mainstay at the World Cup over the last few World Cups. And quite a famous team. As I said, guys, I went to the game between England and Chile way back in the 90s before the World Cup. And Marcelo Salas scored a wonderful goal. I mean, there was Marcelo Salas and there was even Zamorano, who played for Inter Milan. I remember Man United was so interested in Salas, and they didn't sign Salas. Lazio signed him, didn't they? And I was upset about that. I was fuming about that because all I heard all summer was Marcelo Salas. Here's Rafael Leao on the left-hand side. Looking forward to seeing Rafael Leao throw into Portugal. And guys, it was a good save for the keeper, though, to be honest with you, for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm just watching the highlights, guys. There was a good save from him. Anyway, I must have missed it. Tyburg, it's completely normal not to focus 100% on the friendly game. That's what these watchers have got called. Chileans, exactly, Tyburg, exactly. I've had people moaning. They want me to be like bloody Clive Tildesley. They want me to come on here and oh, you know what? Here's Here's the numbers. Here's the number 17, Rafael Leao. Passes it to Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo holds the ball up. Overlapping run from Semedo. Semedo with a chance. Semedo with a cross. Ronaldo with a header. You know, and it's about a personality at the end of the day, isn't it, guys? It's you know, at the end of the day, when the World Cup is on, I will be very attentive to the World Cup, of course, especially England. Do you know what I mean? I'm not promising Haiti against Brazil, but I will be very attentive with the World Cup and stuff like that. Definitely, guys. Absolutely. Out here wide for Portugal, though. Portugal are generally dominating this game, guys, at the moment, guys, Portugal. But so far, I would say that the best players for Portugal have been Bernardo Silva and Diaz. They've been very well. They're doing quite well. The goalkeeper, Figueiredo, I think he's been the man in the match for me so far. 75% possession for Portugal in this game, guys. Ronaldo's already had his first sight of goal, but it was another great save from Figueiredo. I think he's been absolutely splendid so far in this game, guys. Absolutely. Portugal have had the better of the chances. I do expect Portugal to score in a minute if they carry on with this dominating period of play, of course. They're on the attack again. Bruno holds it up, passes it back into midfield, long towards Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, the first time cross, is going to go out for a goal kick. Rafael needed to look up there. Rafael Leao needed to look up there a little bit. Didn't look up, unfortunately. Bobby always had a soft spot for the Netherlands, mainly because of their dad used to. I always liked Netherlands. I just think that this is one of the, if not the worst Netherlands sides I've ever seen. When I see the regression of talent in regards to the Holland and countries of that ilk, I mean, it is so damning, to be honest with you. And you know, I mean, remember the teams that we used to watch of Holland. You remember those teams? You know what I mean? Absolutely. Nightmare about the dreary Arsenal v PSG finals until the penalty kick settled the matter. I didn't have nightmares. I was actually joyful that Arsenal lost that game. Arsenal deserved to lose that game. The anti-football, and I was delighted they lost that game. Absolutely. Here's Rafael on the left-hand side. Rafael Leao's. A lot is going down the left-hand side, to be fair, guys. Yeah, a lot is going down that left-hand side. Nice little ball there. Little bit of lack of quality here. It's a makeshift Portuguese side, by the way. We've got Samu in midfield, guys, Raul Mallorca. And we also got we haven't got Vitinha playing today, of course. João Neves. Backs against the wall so far for Chile, for the Chileans. Backs against the wall. I mean, I would like to see them be a bit more positive in this friendly. Try and cause some problems on the opposite end of the pitch. Is Rafael Leao again. I would like them to do that. I think Bruno will make a big impact in this game. I think he's going to end up probably scoring a goal in a minute. I guarantee you, Bruno will score. The way this game is going, it's such a Bruno game. Here we go. Cross comes in, good shot, straight at the goalkeeper. Well held. The number 21 for Portugal with a very, very vicious shot there, guys. The number 21, of course, guys. Vicious shot. There. Number 26, sorry. Can't say cow with a vicious shot. Yeah. Samu's doing quite well, to be honest with you, in that midfield. The defense is doing well for Chile at the moment, though, guys. But it's just a barrage of attacks for Portugal at this moment in time. We've got it on the right-hand side here, guys, for Portugal. Gutierrez. Gutierrez is number 9. With Conceição, of course, the 26. Very, very interested to watch Conceição of Juventus. Big fan of his. Only 23 years old. Currently playing on the right-hand side for Portugal. Of course, cross comes into the box. No, here's a chance for Portugal, a chance for Chile to attack, guys, with the number 11 there of Osiaro. Osiaro passes it back. The Michelin player, of course. Michelin ain't done too well in recent years, of course, guys. It's come forward here to Chile on the right hand side. No, there's no Sanchez on the right for this game. Definitely not. Conceded corner by João Cancelo. Guys, it's a corner to Chile. That's what I like to see. I want to see a bit of proactiveness from Chile, because I know they got the talent. I do know they got the talent. I do know they got some very, very good players, namely Gutierrez on the right hand side, guys. Because Gutierrez, 22-year-old from Independiente, he's on loan there. Guys, only 22 years old. And he's a good player, one to watch out for. Good winger. Now we got a corner to Chile to watch. Let's see what they can do here. Go on, head it into the back of the net. They're taking a short one. It comes out here. Out to Osario. Osario gets it in first time. It's cleared. It's a free kick. Samu was fouled there. It's a free kick to Portugal here. Samu was fouled there, guys. Tyburg, I would like the United very much. Great player. Reminds me of Seedorf. Seedorf was a big compliment, that one, Tyburg. I mean, Clarence Seedorf was one of the most underrated players in football, I think. I mean, he didn't win the Champions League in so many different countries, of course. Big up, Jay. What's going on? Anthony Martial is now a free agent. Wonder if he come back to England at 30 years old, he still has something to offer someone, maybe an Everton or Spurs. I think an Everton or Spurs, 100%, Jay. I think I wouldn't close the door in his career. Obviously, he had some serious injury problems, especially at Man United. Hasn't worked out for him wherever he's gone. He's gone to Greece. It hasn't worked out for him. If he's willing to take a pay cut in regards to his wages and that, I think it would be good for him to go to Everton or Spurs, or maybe even Ipswich, or Coventry, someone like that. So a team that's got promoted, one of those teams. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea for Martial, in my opinion. Portugal have some very good players. You may have already said so. Do Portugal have a real chance to the World Cup this summer? Yes. However, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to be one of the few people to say it. Right? I think Portugal are a little bit overrated. All right. I'm going to say it. Right. I'm just saying it. If it's Portugal against Spain, my money's on Spain. If it's Portugal against France, my money's on France. But then again, the one thing about Portugal, right, is that they've won a couple of European Championships and Nations Leagues recently. So they're not too bad. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. What's going on here, guys? I'm just watching what's going on. Yeah, it's a water break. It is a water break, guys. 26 degrees, you've got a water break. Where's the football coming to, eh? Where's football coming to? 26 degrees, we've got a bloody water break. Unbelievable. Guys, unbelievable, of course. So we are in a town just not far away from Amadora, guys. So Amadora is a town not too far away, and about the south, in the south of Portugal. We are there today. Very surprised though by the small stadiums. They keep putting these stadiums in small places. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of PSG players on the bench, of course, guys. Today, there's a few of them in the stands as well, guys. There's a few of them in the stands. There's not many of. There's not all of them are in the squad. Nuno Mendes, of course, who's in the Portuguese squad, he's on the bench as well, guys. I don't know why though, guys. It reminds me of Gattuso. Why does Roberto Di Matteo, not Roberto Di Matteo, excuse me? Why does Roberto Martinez keep getting these big jobs? I don't understand it. What has he actually done? I mean, I know he won something. Who did he win it with? Didn't he win it with? He won it with Wigan, didn't he? He won the FA Cup with Wigan, wasn't it him? And then after that, Roberto Martinez didn't do anything after that, did he? I mean, he took a star-studded generational Belgian team to a semi-final, maybe. Lost to Wales, I remember that and stuff. But yeah, it's a bit strange how he keeps getting jobs and stuff. It's a bit like Gattuso with his 43% win record. Tyburg, it's surprising that Holland is so bad. They have so many good players, but seems like something is wrong there. I don't think they have good players, Tyburg. They don't. I mean, I looked at their team. I actually don't think that they have good players. You know, I actually don't think that there is good players for Holland. I think they are actually a very average team. Name a couple. Name some. Van Dijk's finished. You got probably. I'm looking at their team at the moment. I can't really think of a Brian Broby. I mean, I look at them and I'm thinking, yeah, they need a dramatic improvement, definitely. It is soft, Gregory. Big up, Greg. Only 15 likes, guys. What's going on, guys? Come on, 23 in the house. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's do it. Watching haven't hit the like buttons yet. Like the stream for free. Thank you so much, Gregory. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Anyway, here come Chile. Chile on the attack. Oh, it's given. The ball is given away, guys. The ball is given away. Half an hour gone, guys. 0-0. Chile 0. Portugal 0. Guys, this obviously it is a different Portuguese side, but this Portuguese side should be good enough to negotiate a game at home against Chile, guys. So obviously, I do think there's something about, I don't know what it is, but I said it. Here's Rafael Leao, great piece of skill there. Free kick to Portugal again. That was a great piece of skill from Rafael Leao. Good piece of play. I just feel like there's something missing. There's a little bit of an elbow there. There's a little bit of an elbow there on guys on Patones, the Chilean player. There was a little bit of an elbow there. That was a bit of a naughty one, of course, but it is a foul to Rafael. Excuse me, it was Pizarro who got the elbow. Free kick, no, out wide here on the right. Cross comes in, and it's too long. It's a goal kick. It's too long from Conceição. I'm on Conceição watch as well, guys. Conceição. I'm on Conceição watch, so I'm expecting him to have a good game today. Bruno's not happy. Bruno never is happy, but Bruno's complaining to the referee. But that's what Bruno does, of course. That's what he does. That's what I do. Big up, Danny B. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're blessed. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friend. Really appreciate it. For this watch-along, this pre-World Cup watch-along between Chile and Portugal, guys, which is 0-0 at the moment. Absolutely. It's 0-0 at the moment. Anyway, Portugal bring it from defence now, guys. Passing it out on the right-hand side, guys, towards Semedo. Semedo Conceição. Back in defence. So Diaz and Veiga are the two defenders today for Portugal. Obviously, Diaz of Manchester City and Veiga of Villarreal. Guys, in Spain. Renato Veiga, very talented centre-back, only 22 years old as well, guys. Samu, no, poor. Straight out. It's a corner, though. It's a corner. There's a nice little pass there, though. There was a nice little side pass there from guys. From João Cancelo. It's a corner to Portugal, taken by Bruno Fernandes. The number 16's looking very attentive there of Chile there, guys. Tapia. Let's see if it's a tap in for Portugal. No, it's outside of the foot. Great cross. And it's straight at Vigouroux, the goalkeeper. Yeah, Vigouroux's looking decent, man. I'll be honest with you. He's impressed me so far in the Chilean goal. He's the one who's impressed me the most. Is Vigouroux in the Chilean goal. He plays for Swansea City, by the way. He's 32, though. But he'd be a good backup goalkeeper, you know. He's 32, but he does look good. Forgot about him. Actually, forgot about him. I know he's been around a long time. You know what I mean? United Mandem, if we were getting Anderson, we shouldn't let it be like De Jong one. Let's quickly move on to Tonali or Chimini. The whole fan base should be on Glinius watch. I agree with you, but unfortunately, Mandem, some of the fan base are too busy glazing the Glazers and rimming Jim Ratcliffe or Jim Rimcliffe, how you want to say it. There's too many of the fans have been doing that, and we're too soft, Mandem. And you know, a little bit of excitement, and we're all over them, like, oh, look at them, they're smashing it, they're killing it, and we are just so. It's like we've been some of the fan base have been hypnotized. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm waiting for Paul McKenna to walk through the door. It's like they've been hypnotized. It's just ridiculous the way they are. How happy we get over small little things that don't mean anything. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, look, they are on Fraud Watch, and they should be on Fraud Watch, guys. Absolutely, 100%, man. Them, and they definitely are with me because they had a 4 out of 10 window last time, and they can't afford a 4 out of 10 window this time. And what is going to make it an 8 or 9 or 10 window? 7, 8 players in, guys, and some players out as well. Let's see what they do, of course. Anyway, Portugal, nil, Chile nil. Chile got the ball forward, headed back, guys. It's coming back. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Is that offside? Is he offside? Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance. It's going to be 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo tucks it away. 1-0 to Cristiano Ronaldo. Is it offside? It is offside. Is there VAR in this game? I thought that was a little bit close. Yeah, he's way onside. He's way offside. He's way offside. He's way offside. It was a great finish, though. He almost tripped up, but it was a great finish. But yeah, he's offside. Yeah, there's no VAR. Definitely. There's no VAR. Gregory, do you like these Portuguese kits? I like the swirling green since it's different from our commenting. I think it's nice. Gregory, I think it's nice. I think it's really nice. Unfortunately, I'm on. I need to get an international kit. I need to get another England kit. To be honest with you, I need to get another England kit, but just I can't be bothered to spend a lot of money on these England kits because they are expensive and I hardly wear them. You know what I mean? Every time I wear an England kit, it just makes me I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I was going to say something there, but there's no point. Might come back to bite me on the backside anyway. We're saying Bruno with another big chance created in nearly Hassan, just quite offside. He was way offside though. Nearly. I think Bruno's going to score today. I think he's going to score today. Whether it be a pen or something like that, Bruno Fernandes will score today, guys. Remember these words from Uncle Sal. Bruno Fernandes will score today, guys. Guys, we've got under 6 days to the World Cup. Under 5 days, sorry, to the World Cup. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? It seemed like yesterday we were waiting for the Qatar World Cup, and now here we are 4 years later. Chance for Portugal over. That's going to corner. That was a great challenge, to be fair, from the number 6 guys. It was a very, very, very good challenge. Fair play to the number 6 there, Pizarro. He's looking very sharp, Pizarro. I did say at the beginning of the game, watch out for Vicente Pizarro, who plays for Rosario Central, guys, in Argentina. So let's look out for Vicente Pizarro. Very good player. And proving it. It's a corner, though, to Portugal. Bruno Fernandes with the corner. Of course, who else? Bruno Fernandes and a little moan. That's what Bruno does. Have a little moan before the corner, and then he will take the corner. It's traditional, guys. It's just tradition. It's like Paul Wince putting his shirt on before he walked out in the tunnel. I put his shirt on after he walked out the tunnel. Anyway, here's Bruno. Cross comes in. Nice, gentle cross. Poor. Why did you do that? Why do people do those slice little shots? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? My goodness me. Semedo, what are you doing? I mean, I don't understand. I would ban that if I was a manager. I'll say, what the hell are you doing? Come on. I would literally ban that sort of thing, you know. Guys, Chile have been dominated this whole game. However, they've given a very resolute defensive display, and they've stopped Portugal in their stride with only a few half chances, to be honest. Obviously, Ronaldo did hit the post. There was a save from Vigouroux. I think Vigouroux's been amazing, but I think that Chile have done very well. Pizarro for me, the midfielder number 6, has done incredibly well for me, and I said it before the game. Have a look at him. He's a good player. Guys, I really would like to see, Jason Wilcox is in the crowd. Imagine that. Jason Wilcox is in the crowd. Wouldn't that be great? You saw Jason Wilcox. Wouldn't that be refreshing, guys? Doubt it's going to happen, though. Doubt it's going to happen, guys. Anyway, Conceição wins the free kick. It is a free kick, guys. Referee running over. And I can't get used to referees having Adidas. I really can't get used to it. You know what I mean? Referees ain't meant to be trendy. referee should be wearing like Gola or something. Referee should be wearing what kit should a referee wear? Hummel or something. That's what a referee should be wearing, Hummel kits or something like that. You know, that's what they should be wearing. Asics. Is that? Oh God. No name kits. That's what the referee should be doing. No name kits. They shouldn't be having Adidas on their kit. That's conflict of interest, isn't it? You know. Anyway, on the right hand side is Semedo. Semedo keeps the ball in. The former Wolverhampton Wanderers player, of course, guys, passes it back. There we go. Slow the play down again, as you do. As you do, guys, as you do. Keep me updated, by the way, Tyborg, on the Germany against USA game, my friend. I know that's on. I really, look, guys, Germany against USA is a good game. I think that's going to be a good game, to be honest with you. But this game is like, yeah, Ronaldo and all that business and all stuff like that. I thought this, you know what? Why not watch Chile? I haven't seen Chile for a while. Headed back there. Cleared away. You probably see a lot of the big guns coming on in the second half, guys. You probably will. Absolutely. Greg, the prices are silly. Why not knock off? So why are the knockoffs so popular? Exactly. Yeah, that's why. Exactly that. I mean, I'm not paying for a shirt that I'm going to wear during the World Cup, and that's about it. I'm not going to wear it after the World Cup. As much as I want to improve the quality of our squad, we also need a good depth, because we will have so many games, and we have to be. That's just why they got the big job to do, man. Them, we do have to improve it. They have to do everything. We can't even let them off an inch. They have to get the players for the first team. They have to get the players for the second team. We're meant to have the best in class that could do the job. If Liverpool can go out there and do it and spend $500 million and get all these players in, why can't we do it? We're in the Champions League now, and that's what I would say. Why can't we do it? They have to buy quality. Simple as that. They have to get the Andersons, the Tonales, the Chouaminis, and they have to get the Mateus Fernandes and the Alex Scotts, and they have to get the Edisons and players of that ilk as well. It's not the hardest thing in the world. They just have to get it done. If once they get the first real marquee signing in, and I don't class Edison as a marquee signing, then things will start looking up. Just get one in, get an Anderson, get a Chinali, then they can get the likes of Mateus Fernandes and Alex Scott. Why can't they? Stiller, I can't do that. Anyway, free kick to Bruno. Always exciting when Portugal have free kicks. Will Bruno take Ronaldo's shine this time? Do you remember when Bruno took Ronaldo's free kick? Ronaldo was absolutely fuming. I don't actually think Bruno's very good at free kicks, by the way. I don't think he's got the levels. So I think it should be Ronaldo taking his free kick. Figaro anticipating. It should be Ronaldo taking his free kick. Definitely. Gonzalez, Maripan in that wall. Maripan, of course, it's going to be Ronaldo. He is, but obviously Bruno is lurking around. When Bruno's there, it will take your free kick like a pickpocketer. He will. You have to be careful with him. Definitely. 0-0 between Portugal and Chile. Free kick, Ronaldo. Guys, free kick to Ronaldo. Straight at the wall. Straight at the wall, guys. Here's Rafael Leao. Not a good free kick from Ronaldo, to be fair. Rafael, offside. It's offside. Oh, what was that for? What was that for? Yeah, I don't understand the appointment of Roberto Martinez. You know that. Honestly, I don't rate that manager. Yeah, he scuffed it, Ronaldo. It looked like a handball. But obviously, I don't think you can give a handball in that position to be. Yeah, I'm not sure about Roberto Martinez. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure about him, if I'm being honest, guys. I don't know. Just doesn't mind me of a good manager. He's not a good manager. He's been given jobs for no reason, in my opinion. Funny story today, guys. I was quote tweeted by Stan Collymore. Do you remember Stan Collymore, who used to play for Liverpool? Played in one of the greatest games of all time and got the winning goal, which actually contributed to Man United win the league. And no, you can't win anything with kids' team. You remember that? Stan Collymore got the goal. 4-3 against Newcastle. He quote tweeted me today. That was a funny one. That was quite funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm more respected by Liverpool players than some of these Liverpool fans. You know what I mean? These guys know no Liverpool player knows who they are. Gregory, Chile are so Chile are so consistently decent at the back. Unfortunately, they didn't get to World Cup with that, though, isn't it? Football is a funny old game. Yeah, absolutely, Greg. Hussein, Ronaldo has passed his prime in free kicks. I don't know if you can pass your prime in free kicks. You don't have to run 300 meters to strike a free kick. There's no such thing as pass prime in a free kick. Absolutely not. That is the most mad thing I've heard. You just have to kick a ball. Once you know how to kick a ball, you always can kick a ball. It's as simple as that. The difference is fitness. When you get older, you don't have the same fitness. You know what I mean? Maybe strength. You could say the strength from these legs, but technique never dies, especially someone like Ronaldo. Absolutely not. Are you watching the Saudi League? Guy's an absolute animal when it comes to it. You know, still to this very day. Oh, Chile players on the floor. Lots of things going on here. Is it the number 2? They're not happy, Chile. It's between Semedo, is it? What are they doing, Chile? What are they doing? Why are they getting involved in shenanigans? A little bit of excitement here, guys. 3 minutes of injury time, by the way. There is a little bit of scuffles on the sidelines here, guys. There is a little bit of scuffle. Here's a Chilean player on the floor. Don't know what's going to happen here. He's involved in the number 13 for Portugal, guys, which is Veiga, of course. Veiga, the Villarreal player. Rafael Leao's being called over here. He's been called over, Rafael Leao. Guys. Red card. 2 red cards, guys. Roman has been sent off. Rafael Leao has been sent off. Did Roman get sent off as well? Rafael Leao has been red carded, guys. Hold on. So it's between João Cancelo. Rafael got involved. Yeah, it was a pushing and scuffing. It is crazy. Even Roman and Rafael Leao have been sent off for Chile and Portugal, guys, after that scuffle. Guys, unbelievable. Will Rafael Leao miss a game? How stupid. How stupid. It's a friendly. What a stupid thing to do. I think the referee handled that badly, to be honest with you. I think the referee should have just let it off. It wasn't like no punch ups. It was just like pushes. It was just like pushes and stuff like that. It wasn't no punches and stuff like that. That's crazy. Should give a yellow card and just let it be on. I don't think he should have gave 2 red cards. That's crazy. It's a friendly. Having a little scuffle, let it. It's a little bit of physicality. No one punched anyone, by the way, guys. A lot of play acting and that. Just giving them a warning, and that's about it. But referee thought otherwise. Anyway, corner for Portugal here. Both down to 10 men. That might open up a little bit. But no Rafael Leao for Portugal. Even worse, there is no Roman for Chile. We're devastated, guys. Anyway, Vigouroux. Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing Rafael Leao. Honestly, I was really looking forward to him. He's got sent off. Typical, isn't it? It's one of the main reasons I did that. It's kicking off absolutely. It's saying I could understand. You said Ronaldo passed it overall, but because of his age, but free kicks. No, you can't say your leg don't get like. You have to play football to understand. So 2026 World Cup England home player version for $16 on occasion. I just looked it up for you. Yeah, I don't trust them. I mean, I don't know if they're real or not, mate. You know me, I don't get the replicas. I get the authentic ones, Gregory. You know the authentic shirts? I don't get replicas. You know what I mean? I don't get replicas. I get the authentic ones. I know I sound like a snob, but I do. I wouldn't. If I'm going to get the shirt, I'll buy the shirt properly. I'll buy the shirt. You know, absolutely. And OK Jersey need to sponsor this channel. By the way, they need to sponsor this channel. That's what they need to do. And I'll promote them stuff. Tyberg, wow, red card in a friendly. 2 red cards, Tyberg. I mean, the referee was a little bit trigger happy there, wasn't he? Well, I won't see Leao as much as I was. That's the only reason I'm here, Tyberg. I would have done Germany against USA, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? Bobby, so he misses a couple of World Cup games. I think so, you know. Let me just have a look. Does he miss any games? Half time, guys. 0-0 between Portugal and Chile. Guys, it escalated pretty quickly, to be honest with you. It escalated pretty quickly. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I didn't see that coming. It was quite a low-key affair, to be honest with you. But absolutely. It is ridiculous from whoever's involved being a friendly before the tournament. There is no need to lose control in a way the Portuguese have. Not encouraging ahead of some of the biggest matches of their lives. That is some commentary going on. I just read now. Roman is off. 2 red cards. Rafael, his marginal is raising his arms. It doesn't really say anything. Will Rafael will he miss a game? I'm not sure. In the midst of that, guys, obviously Cristiano Ronaldo had the ball in the back of the net. It was offside before that, but that was way offside. Yeah, look, I don't understand why, but at the break anyway, guys, at the Estadio Nacional, the score between Portugal and Chile remains goalless. Both sides are down to 10 men as well, guys. I don't know if Rafael Leao is going to miss the games in the World Cup. I'm going to have to find that. I've enjoyed Portugal have enjoyed the majority of the chances, guys, in the first 45 and could have scored twice. Guys, they had a chance in the 12th minute. Guys, Vigouroux has made a couple of fantastic saves. Guys, his reaction to stop Diaz in the 12th minute was superb. Before, also, Rafael Leao crashed a ball against the post, of course, and Ronaldo has had a goal disallowed. So it has been all Portugal. There's been a couple of chances for Chile, of course. Guys, Leao and Roman have both been sent off. Guys, they got their marching orders after they were in a scuffle amongst around them. Portugal have been fantastic in the first 45, but they're just missing a goal, guys. They have a 0.47 xG, with Chile to have a shot in the match. So Chile are looking like they're making up the numbers at the moment. Look, I know that there was a little scuffle. But in my opinion, don't give the red card. Just give a warning. You know, that's why sometimes a sin bin wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, you know, send them both to the sin bin. That's why I don't think it would be a bad idea, if I'm being honest. But yeah, look, yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Maybe the game will open up, though. Maybe. No point in sending off anyone in the friendly game. Teams want to try tactics. It's true. I agree with Hassan. You've got to be a little bit understanding. But you know these referees, right? These referees, some of them are in the World Cup, so they've got to really impress. A lot of these referees want the World Cup semi-final, final, quarterfinals and stuff like that. So a lot of these referees are going to be trying to impress and everything like that, you know? Do red cards from the friendly come into World Cup missing games? Let me have a look. I'm going to find out for you. I'm going to get in the bottom of this conundrum. Do red cards count towards the World Cup in friendlies? No, red cards received in international friendly matches do not carry over to the FIFA World Cup tournament under the FIFA disciplinary code. Friendly matches, suspensions are served exclusively in teams' next scheduled friendly match. So, yeah, he'll miss a friendly. However, there are a few important exceptions where misconduct in friendlies can impact a player's World Cup status. Extreme misconduct. I don't think this was extreme misconduct. If a player commits an exceptionally violent act in a friendly, FIFA's disciplinary committee can step in and impose a global ban that spans all other matches, including the World Cup. Now, you know what that means, doesn't it? That's a Cantona sort of thing, like karate kick or something. You know what I mean? And that's what an extreme misconduct is. Or you hurt a referee or something like that. Tournament fair play. Yellow cards accumulated in friendlies are wiped clean and do not contribute to yellow card accumulation suspension system, which resets for the World Cup. So basically, in a normal world, there's no red cards or yellow cards that contribute towards the to World Cup in friendlies. However, if there's an extreme misconduct, that happens anyway. That's going to be a suspension worldwide anyway. So obviously, that's not an extreme misconduct. A couple of pushes, a couple of handbags at 6 paces. I don't think that should have been a red card, to be honest with you, but it is what it is, of course, guys. Jay, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Just joined. Good to see you. A good fight, exactly. I mean, Sal, are they real? But the shirt isn't. Sal, they are real, but the shirt isn't. I mean, I don't know. 1-0 Germany, Tab. Congratulations, my friend. Go and smash them, mate. Go and smash them. Who scored the goal, Tyberg? Let me know. I'm going to guess Florian Wirtz. I bet it's Florian Wirtz. My team, Uzbekistan, will play Portugal in the World Cup group stage. Looking forward to it, Jav. Do we have a chance to draw? Maybe a special. Let me say, Jav, in football, in the World Cup, you never know, mate. You never know in the World Cup. The World Cup is there for everyone to make history. Let me tell you that right now. And why not Uzbekistan make a history this time? Why not? No one expected Morocco to do what they did in the World Cup last time. You know, no one expected South Korea to do what they did in 2002. No one expected Ghana to do what they did in 2010. You know, why can't Uzbekistan, do that? No, you know what? What is your oyster? Yeah, it doesn't count in the World Cups. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks, Bobby. Java, no offense, buddy, but I don't think you have a chance. You never know. I've seen worse. I've seen like teams. I've seen Germany lose to Japan. You know what I mean? There you go. You know, I've seen England lose to Iceland and draw to Iceland. So, the England store has England Nike home Aero FT match shirt to it with K9 printing. $201. That's the one there, Gregory. That's the one. That's the official one. That's the real one. Yeah. But I wouldn't buy it. This is exactly why. I just wouldn't. And I wouldn't get a fake one either. I'd rather get a training kit or something. You know, I'd rather do that. But that's disgusting for me. That's disgusting. The $201 for a football jersey. Guys, when I was younger, it used to be 35 to 45 dollars. That's unbelievable. 201 jersey. Oh, wow. 2-0 Germany. All right, still nil. Offside or something. Big up Tyberg. Got me side for there. Oh, nearly. It's close enough, Tyberg. Same thing. Tyberg, yeah, I'm afraid of that. I just analyze where they're getting great. No, you don't be afraid, man. You have to be hopeful, Jav. What's the point of being in the World Cup? Are Italy in the World Cup? No, they're not in the World Cup. There's loads of teams not in the World Cup. But Ireland in the World Cup? They're not in the World Cup. You know, so you're in the World Cup. You're one of the elites. Go out there and do it. Otherwise, just get Italy in the World Cup. Because you know what? You've got to believe. There's no point being pessimist. Honestly, guys. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Let's get the lights up. Really appreciate everyone, of course. So Rafael Leao being in a tussle like that, he was without exchanging for Fitz won't cost him a game. No, it won't cost him a game. It will cost him the next friendly. I'm not sure he's devastated about that. Are there any news about Fernandes? Mateus Fernandes, yes. Man United have agreed personal terms with Mateus Fernandes, but it's up to Manchester United to agree a deal with West Ham United. That's it. And the likes of Real Madrid, the likes of PSG are also interested in Mateus Fernandes at the moment. So we're going to have to move quickly. We're going to have to move quick. That's the key characteristic here. We have to move quick. We have to move fast, don't we? Greg, unless the national team comes from Europe or South America, America, forget about them winning the World Cup. It hasn't happened yet. They won't win the World Cup, but they can have the odd result, can't they? Absolutely. That's exactly right, Tyberg. Exactly right. You have nothing to lose. Nothing. Guys, we've been watching football a long time, all of us. We know what can happen in World Cups, guys. We know. We know what can happen in FA Cups. We've been around in FA Cup. Man United lost to Grimsby this season, isn't it? At the end of the day. You know. Hussein, it should be wrapped up around 55, 65. Yeah. Yeah. However, what I would say to you, Hussein, is that if Mateus Fernandes gets a bid from PSG, who are very interested, or gets a bid from Real Madrid, the price is going to elevate. This is why Man United need to do quick business. Because we don't do quick business, Jose Mourinho, if he gets the job at Real Madrid, obviously this depends on Florentino Perez and Riquelme in the elections, he wants Mateus Fernandes. And if Real Madrid's coming for Mateus Fernandes, Man United will have to compete against Real Madrid and PSG for both of those players, for Mateus Fernandes. And I don't think we'll win. So what we need to do, we need to hurry up. That's what we need to do. Absolutely. We need to hurry up and get the deal done and then move on to the next one. You know what I mean? He could choose us, Hussein. Absolutely, he can choose us. But can we pay for him? That's it. What Man United are doing, this is the thing. He's agreed personal terms with Man United, but he can agree personal terms with PSG and Real Madrid as well. If he chooses Man United, and he will because of Bruno, right? They're good friends, right? If he chooses Man United, great. But if Man United can't agree a fee or a payment plan, which we're trying to do with West Ham, he's not coming to Man United. Forget about it. And if Man United can't agree a payment plan or a deal with West Ham, Mateus Fernandes is going to think to himself, well, they don't really want me then, do they? If they can't pay for me, they can't pay up the cash. Now, the key is West Ham need to raise £100 million, right? Quickly. So West Ham want 75 million pounds up front. They don't want installment plans. So this is what Man United are offering. This is why Man United takes so long to do deals and things like that. Man United do installment plans. That's what they do. So that's why. Every American in the crowd drinks 2 liters of something healthy. I don't think healthy and Americans don't go hand in hand, do they? Bobby, we wouldn't be talking like this if it goes F off. Exactly. You know, exactly. Bobby, hurrying up is what our club officials at United do so poorly because they want to prolong the transfer. Number one, there's a couple of things, right? Number one, they like to kick the ball down the road. So they like to take their time anyway. So they waste time in the transfer window. So they run out of time, right? So when they run out of time, they don't have to sign players when the window closes. So that's one of their techniques. They've been doing it for years. Another one of their techniques is organizing payment plans like a bank. We'll give you 20 million then in 2026. In 2027, we'll give you another 30 million. In 2028, we'll give you another 30 million. Teams don't run like that now. Teams are like, okay, we're going to lose one of our best players. Mateus Fernandes is going to leave the football club. We need to replace him straight away. And that's what happens. You know? Man United just need to hurry up. Because, guys, there's a possibility we can lose Tonali, Anderson, and Mateus Fernandes in a week. We're running out of options. You know what I mean? We need that elite signing. It's not just Mateus Fernandes. We need an Anderson. We need a Tonali. We need a Tchouaméni. We need one of them in the door as well. I'll be happy with an Anderson, Tchouaméni, and Tonali and a Mateus Fernandes. That'd be great for me with Anderson. That'd be fine. But we do need one of them as well. We're not moving quick enough, guys. That's what I would say to you guys. We're not moving quick enough. But this is Glazonomic, like my friend Bobby said. It's Glazonomics. If the Glazers weren't here, then you know what? We won't be talking like this, will we? We wouldn't have this problem. You know, we wouldn't have this problem. Absolutely not. Yeah, but guys, 0-0 at halftime between Chile and Portugal. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Absolute legends, of course, guys. Portugal and Chile are both down to 10 men. Meanwhile, United need bodies of decent players at the club, 11 them, and no one believes United will do 7 in the summer. No one believes because they got the PTSD going, but we have to keep the pressure on. They have to do it. I personally don't think Man United are very far away in regards to the league. I don't. I think this league is very poor. I think this league is overrated. And if anything positive came from the Arsenal title win, if anything positive came from that, it's the fact that it's given everyone else hope because Arsenal are so bad and they won the league. So Man United should look at that and it should inspire them. Said, well, they won the league. So why can't we win the league? You know, look at Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal, one of the worst teams I've ever seen. I'll be honest, guys. They're one of the worst teams I've ever seen. Right? But they won the league. You know, so why can't we? You know, why can't we? I tend to believe. Bear me a second, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you for being patient. Yeah, look, look. Pressure has to be put on. The problem is in our fan base is that we have so many people who get excited by little things, and they're like children sometimes. And when the Glazers do something like minuscule, that is nothing in when you think about the grand scheme of things around Man United. You know, everyone gets too excited. Everyone jumps up and down, and you can't say nothing bad about the Glazers, right? And I find it crazy. I will only praise the Glazers if I leave this window, and I'm talking about when the transfer window closes, right? I will only praise the Glazers, right? When they've done the business, and I can say, well, that was an 8 out of 10 window, fair play. You know what I mean? And that's the only time I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it now. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, we're getting ready for the second half between Chile and Portugal. Guys, I do believe that Gomez is coming on. There is a word about Gomez coming on. Let me just have a look. In regards to the substitution, it'd be interesting to see who's coming on and who's coming off, by the way. It is interesting to see. Let me just have it, because obviously it is 10 against 10. It's 10 against 10 at the moment. I don't think. Let me just see. No one's coming on at the moment by the looks of things. No one's coming off. No one's coming on. Sal, I honestly believe we can win the league, and I'm really optimistic. We can only win the league if we get the deals done, Tyberg. That's the only way. We can't win the league now. It's impossible without Casemiro right now. Right now, as we stand, we can't win the league. We can't. We don't have the good enough players right now. We have to buy the players that we need before us to win the league, because at the moment, I don't see us winning the league now. But if we go out there and get an Anderson, a Tonali, a Chumini, we go out there and get Mateus Fernandez, and we go and get a right back, we go and get a left back, we go and get a Lewis Hall, we go and get a striker, a backup striker, then I would say we have a chance. Do you know what I mean? We can do this because, but as we stand, we're weaker than last season. Yeah, we're weaker because I think Edison is weaker than Casemiro. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, we're ready for the second half here, guys, in this game between Portugal and Chile, which is 0-0, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, is 0-0, guys. No substitutions. Doesn't look like it at the moment. I don't believe so. Greg, I will praise the Glazers once they sell the club, then curse them for the people being there. I agree. Gregory, look, what I would say is that I don't like the Glazers, right? And I was willing to give Ineos a chance, right? And say, okay, it weren't my first choice. I wanted a full sale. I wanted Qatar, but I'm going to give them a chance. But at the moment, I give them a 40% rating. They're not being nowhere near good enough. Carrick got Champions League in spite of them, not because of them. And that's the thing, and Man United should be challenged for the league. And they had a 4 out of 10 window as well, guys. And that's what I would say about that. The saying, why the FIFA don't change the sending off rule in the friendly? For example, if players were sent off due to a fight, they send them off and the team can replace them without being down to 10 men. What do you think? I think it's disappointing to send off players in a friendly. That's all I say. Anyway, for games underway, guys, we're waiting for the substitute. There is some substitutions coming on for Portugal. It doesn't look like Costa, is it? Phillips Valdez is coming off for Chile. Guys, let me just have a look at that. He's the fullback for Chile, of course. Philip Valdez is coming off. Let me have a look. Just having a look at these. I just want to call the substitutions correctly. Yeah, just waiting for that. Anyway, game is underway, guys. Second half is underway. Yeah, I'm going to call the substitutions in a bit. Let me just have a look. There is a giant Casemiro-shaped hole in our midfield. Edison is not filling. I agree with Gregory. I don't think he is. I wish him all the best, but he's definitely not Casemiro, and I hope he's not a Casemiro replacement. I like to think that Edison is a Ugarte replacement. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. He's an Ugarte replacement. Yes, Diego Dalot is on, guys. Our good friend Diego Dalot is on the pitch, guys. If you wanted to see more Diego Dalot, if you missed Diego Dalot is playing. Let me just say that right now. He's on the pitch, guys. Oh, Diego. Yes, he's on the pitch. Diego Dalot. Ruben Neves, guys. Anyway, I'm just trying to work this out. Yeah, so Pedro Neto has come off for Bernardo Silva. Gonzalo Ignacio has come on for Ramon Vega. Ignacio plays for Sporting Lisbon, very talented left-sided centre-back. And Diego Dalot has come on for Nelson Semedo. So we've got that, guys. Gonzalo Guedes is come on for Cristiano Ronaldo's come off. Why is Roberto Martinez such a party pooper? That guy is a party pooper, honest to God. The goalkeeper, Rui Silva, has come on, guys, for Portugal. He's the Sporting Lisbon goalkeeper, guys. Ruben Neves has come on for Samu. Francisco Serialta has come on for Chile, and Philip Fernandez, the right back, has come on. So that is what we have at the moment, guys. Just to keep you in the loop, of course, guys. Just to keep you in the loop in regards to this. Now, can we get a little bit of a more of an open game here today, guys? Can we get some goals, guys? Can we get some goals? Rui Silva of Sporting. Here's Chile. Maybe this game will be more open. Who knows? With the 10 against 10, or it could be, long ball. I'm not happy about Ronaldo not coming off. Guedes is the player who came on for Ronaldo. Anyway, here come Portugal on the right-hand side. Well played there from Conceição. Good little bit of play. Well cut out again from Chile. Chile is solid. They look very solid. They're ready for the fight. Here they come, bringing the ball forward out of defense. This is fantastic play. And it's on the right-hand side now. Chance for Chile. Oh, he's got tackled there. Why did he get tackled there? He had the chance to cross the ball, and he got bloody tackled, didn't he? Gutierrez, the number 19. I think he's a good player, Gutierrez. One of the players I said watch out for in the game. Anyway, for Chile, cut out again for Portugal. Better, I would say, from Chile. Better from Chile. Pizarro, the number 6, is one of the. For me, he's dictating the game at the moment. It's Pizarro, the number 6 for Chile. He's dictating the game for Chile. Really is. We're on the left hand side here. Another chance for. Oh, it's a shot over. Just when I was praising him, it was way over from Pizarro, the number 6. Just when I was praising him, there we go. It lets me down. Giveth but taketh, of course. The biggest and the best chant of all time is on right now. Barbecue, barbecue. What's that about? Is it about? Does Dalot make the Portuguese fans as nervous as he make Man United fans waiting for Dalot to scrub? I think so. Just heard Bayern has 18 players at the World Cup. Jeez, yeah. No Real Madrid. Is there no Real Madrid players I've heard? Is it no Real Madrid players? Am I correct? No, there is. It's Valverde in that. Yeah, there is. There is Real Madrid. Tell a lie. There is Real Madrid players. There definitely is. I think there's one team. There's no players. Counting the national teams, United used to have 14 captains at the club. Absolutely, we did back in the days, back in the 90s. So other than Founders, other than the right back Founders, it's only him who came off, guys, for Chile, and Francisco Serialta has come on, the defender. That's the only change for Chile, by the way. A chance for Chile, straight at the goalkeeper. The number 25 for Chile there is Arche, the midfielder, who plays for Universidad de Chile, Augustin Arche. Very talented midfielder. Another one, guys, that I think Man United need to be aware of. Blinkers on, guys. But they're not probably looking at that. They don't want to look at it. Oh, I don't want to have to sign that player. That's what they're doing. Yeah, man. We got to start working, man. We got to start working. Anyway, throw in to Chile. Just a throw into Chile. 0-0 between Portugal and Chile. Not necessarily the most exciting game we're going to see, guys. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be England 7, New Zealand 3, guys. But anyway, it is what it is. Big up, Big T. What's going on? Bellingham. What about Ben? Oh, yeah, Bellingham. And Valverde, by the way. Valverde's there, I think. Yeah, he's there. There's one nation that has one club, big club, has no players in the World Cup. I forgot. I don't know. And it's crazy. I'm trying to think of who they were. Someone told me the other day. Forgot. Corner to Portugal, guys. Another great save from Vigouroux, by the way. Head and Shoulders has been Chile's man of the match. Pizarro and Vigouroux have been the Chile's man of the match. And Julie Augustin. Here we go. Oh, that's a foul, surely. Cross comes in for Portugal. I thought that was a foul. Great overhead kick, and it's over the bar. It's another corner. That looked like a foul on Chile, though, to be honest with you. It was a fantastic overhead kick. Yeah, that was a foul. And that was a foul on the number 11 for Chile, guys. Osorio. That was a foul. Guys. Wow. No, it's not Liverpool. They got Van Dijk and that, haven't they? There's no Liverpool players in the England squad. Corner from Bruno Fernandes. Out wide here. Cleared away again. It's poor corner. Bruno doesn't take great corners. I'm sorry, guys. He needs to improve his corners. He really does. It's going to be a foul for Chile. No. Yeah, it has to be a foul. Come on. It has to be a foul there. I mean, it was a foul earlier. Tapia has been fouled. So, guys, Augustin Arche, right? One player there, guys, and the two midfielders there, and Vicente Pizarro, the 23-year-old midfielder there. And also, guys, there's a couple of other players that I want people to have a look at in regards to Chile and stuff. There is a player who plays for Michelin. His name is Dario Osorio, another very good player, guys. And Gutierrez is on the right, the 22-year-old Independiente player, 22 years old. He's a player that we should be looking at as well. Couple there I've mentioned for Glinios, but they're not going to listen. There you go. Samuel Costa. Anyway, here comes Chile. Nice little ball from outside of the box. Can he get the cross in? Oh, it's a chance for Chile. There is a great chance there. He tried a little, scorpion kick. Couldn't quite get there. It's Pizarro over the bar for Chile. Good strike. Confident. Like this player. I like him. I think we need to get this player, man. Honestly, I'll be honest. Tybo. I think there is no Real Madrid player in the Spanish team at the World Cup. I think that was it, Tybo. I think Tybo's got the nail on the head there. That was it. There's no Real Madrid player in the Spanish team at the World Cup for the first time. That was it. He's got it right there. Tybo's got it there. He's got it locked. No Spanish team in the World Cup. No Real Madrid player in the Spanish team at the World Cup. Unbelievable. That was the first time in history, apparently. Crazy, isn't it? The first time in history that has happened. Unbelievable. Big up everyone in the stream, though, guys. Really appreciate everyone here. Let me just read through. Let me just say something first. Let me just read through the England lineup, guys. The England lineup for the game against New Zealand, if you want to know. Let me just say something. I'm just going to have a look. Mob. So let's have a look at the England lineup. It's 1-0 to Germany, by the way, against USA. Panama 0, Bosnia 0, Switzerland 0, Australia 0. Of course, I'm just trying to find the fixtures. Yeah. So the lineup for England. Have we got the lineups yet? Yeah, we got the lineups for England. Pickford is in goal. Kwanzaa, right back. Stones, Mark Gay, Spence, Henderson, and Mainu in the midfield. Watkins, Rashford, Rogers, and Kane. Well, he's not going for his strongest lineup, isn't it? Definitely not going for the strongest lineup. Definitely not going for his strongest lineup there. So it's a very dead England team. Thank God I didn't do the watch along. Guys, Chile are playing very well in the second half, but nice control there from Gutierrez. Can he get it off? Oh, it's nice control there. I thought he was going to get it. Oh, it's one back there. Oh, he scuffed it. I think he rushed it there, Tapia. I think Tapia needed to take his time a little bit there rather than rushing the ball, to be honest with you. So, will Bruno Fernandes create a new assist today without Ronaldo or Leo on the field this half? I don't know. Probably not. I'm a bit upset that he took off Ronaldo, to be honest with you. Galinos are the deaf, dumb, and bit trying to play pimple. Absolutely. Was there too archaic of a reference out? No, it wasn't, mate. You do you, my friend. Tuchel said he was gonna play a different 11 in each half. Well, that is certainly a different 11. I would have started with the best team, guys. By the way, at the moment, according to Index, Augustin Arce is the man of the match for Chile so far. I disagree. I think he has been in the man of the match alongside Gutierrez, guys, and Pizarro. I think Pizarro has been all over the pitch. But obviously, look, the 21-year-old Augustin Arce, this is the type of players that we need to be looking at, guys. Capable players. It's a chance for Portugal. Goal. It's a goal for Portugal. No, is it? Finally, guys, it's Gomez with the goal. Finally, guys. Finally, we've got a goal. It is a goal for Portugal, guys. A goal for Portugal. 1-0 to Portugal. It's Gonçalo Guedes, with the goal. The substitution for Ronaldo has come on and scored a goal. Basically a tap-in, guys. Guedes has scored for Portugal. Just when Chile was starting to play well, guys, Portugal have taken the lead. Just when Chile were starting to play well, it is 1-0 courtesy of Guedes. A good finish, to be fair. Good finish with the outside of the foot. Lovely finish. 1-0, guys, to Portugal against Chile. 1-0. Good goal. Really good goal. And, good for him. Guedes with the goal, guys. Guedes with the goal. And the assist was from Neves, by the way, just to keep you posted. The assist was from Neves. Guedes, of course, plays for Real Sociedad in Spain, the 29-year-old striker. Guys, big up, thanks, Greg. Plays in Spain, Real Sociedad. Now, guys, we've got around how long we got at this game now? Half an hour, guys. We got this game, half an hour left of this game, guys. Portugal 1, Chile 0. In this game. It's going to be a foul here. Tapia with a foul. A little bit cynical there. Ignacio was the one on the floor. Ignacio, of course, has been linked to Man United loads of times over the last couple of years, it seems, isn't it, at the end of the day? Here come Portugal on the left-hand side. Out to Bruno Fernandes. Got a nice little chip into the box too. Oh, that's a penalty, surely. That looked pretty naughty there. He did go. He shoved him in the back there, in the box. I thought that was going to be a penalty, but it's not. It's not a penalty. It was João Gonçalo who got fouled. Anyway, he falls down again. Chance of Portugal. Straight at Figueroa. Well saved from Figueroa, guys. 1-1. Come on, Tiber. What are you doing? What are you doing? You lose it. You're drawing to WWE FC. Come on, man. They want to injure the injured players. It's obvious. Yeah, because they're not in the World Cup, innit? So they're probably thinking, you know what? Let me injure a couple of their players and things like that. Let me get a couple of their players injured and stuff. You know. Yeah. That's what happens. Cross there. Gonçalo, good cross. Cleared out again. Good defending again. I think it was Tapia. Who cleared that. Very good. Yeah, there was a foul there, really, on Tapia. He really went into him. That should have been a penalty, to be honest with you, if I'll be honest. He didn't go for the ball. He went for the man. Didn't he? Anyway, Portugal are starting to do their thing now. Of course, they've got a couple of more experienced, I would say, players playing for them now. I expect them to sweep aside Chile. Chile going to have to start playing. Going to be a corner to Portugal here. Again, Pizarro. Pizarro's everywhere, guys. Someone tell someone to sign Pizarro, guys. This Pizarro is the new Vitinha, guys. This guy needs to be signed. Gutierrez on the right. Pizarro, they're going to cost nothing, guys. Why don't we go after these players? These two players, guys, watch. You're going to be hearing about them soon from someone else, from somewhere else. And then you're going to be saying, oh, well, didn't Sal say something about these two players? Didn't he say something about that? Arche, Gutierrez, and Pizarro. 3 players right there. There you go. Those are the ones that are playing for Chile at the moment. I've got you a couple of players there. They need to put me on the scouting department at Man United. Anyway, corner taken short by Portugal. Bit of space here. Cross comes in. Header, no, well won there. And it's one back here. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. Tuchel is trying to play 11 different players each half, but he's still subbed Harry Maguire. Snubbed Harry Maguire, yeah. He snubbed Alex Scott. He snubbed Wharton. He snubbed Morgan Gibbs-White. He snubbed a lot of players for this World Cup. Absolutely scandalous, in my opinion. I'll be honest, what he did. But you know what? It's his team. And he's going to be blamed if he does well. If he does, I'm going to congratulate him. Here comes Gutierrez on the ball for Chile. Can they get something? It was a little bit behind in the ball. We need more Chileans in the box. If only they had Marcelo Salas. Here we go. Chile had done really well there. He should have bloody got the ball into the box. People needed to run in the box. Otherwise, they're going to lose this game anyway. Oh, that's a free kick. No. Wow, they're not giving anything. That referee is not giving anything, guys. Anyway, here's Portugal on the attack. Guedes. Chance. Oh, it's wide. It is wide. There was a good chance there, guys. It was a good chance there. And it is hit it wide. Really, really poor strike in the end there from Pedro Neto. Poor strike from Pedro Neto. And snubbed Lewis Hall. Exactly that, Greg. Exactly that. How can you snub one of the best up-and-coming left-backs in the world? I don't understand it. He's going to be made accountable. And not only that, Greg, put in Jed Spence. Jed Spence. He's had an awful season for Spurs. Why did you do that? I don't really get it. It's like he's picked players based on personal feelings or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, crazy. Anyway, Anyway, we are in the 64th minute here, guys, and it is 1-0 to Portugal. 65 minutes now. We've got 25 minutes left of the game, guys. 25 minutes left of the game. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate you on this. I mean, it was kind of a late notice watch along, wasn't it? So I really appreciate everyone who's the legends of Stretford Post, coming on here. The likes, obviously, Hassan and Greg and Bobby, all you guys, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. The legends of Stretford Post. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Obviously, Tyberg is here every single time. Big up Tyberg as well. Legend. Pig Teats. Big up you. Of course, everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to smash a like whilst you're here, guys. That'd be great if you guys could do that for me. It's another free kick to Tapia has been fouled. That was a very cynical foul there from Ruben Diaz. It's going to be a free kick to Chile. That was a very, very, very cynical foul there. Can Chile do something? Come on. We've got 24 minutes to go. You might as well go for it. You might as well go for it, Chile. One thing I've noticed about the Chilean national team, though, they do have a lot of small players. They're a very small team, in my opinion. So we got a free kick here. Hopefully, this doesn't look good. It didn't look good. I knew it wouldn't look good. It was an awful free kick. I knew it as soon as he ran to that ball. I mean, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? I mean, I'm not even going to expose him. That was an awful free kick. That was if I ever said one, that if I ever saw one, that was an awful free kick, guys. A really, really bad free kick, guys. An awful one, an absolute dreadful one. But anyway, I wanted Chile to score there. Now make this game a little bit more interesting. But yeah, not very good, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest, I'm being fair, guys. Not very good. Okay, substitution for Chile is Lucas Cepeda. Guys, is coming on, the attacker. Lucas Cepeda, who plays for Elche in Spain, guys. He's the attacker coming on for Chile, the 23-year-old, guys. Value 2.9 million. Not bad, is it? Trent Alexander-Arnold, yes. Morgan Gibbs-White, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, all snubbed by Tuchel. It's awful. Is it sabotage, Gregory? Can you call it sabotage? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Well, I understand the performances in that, but I think Trent's been good for Real Madrid this season. I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't. But the thing is, then you go and pick Henderson. What is Henderson actually achieved for England apart from losing? That's what I'm talking about. Like, he's experienced and all that. Yeah, he's experienced and all that. But experienced at what exactly? You know what I mean? Experienced at what? What's he experienced at? I don't get it. I don't really watch it, Hussein. Best of luck to those who do. I only know a bit about it because of Mark Goldbridge, but I don't really watch the Ballers League. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for these kiddie things. Unfortunately, only the real football for me, my good friend Hussein. Yeah, only the real football for me. Yeah, exactly that. Gerald, experienced loser. Exactly. We're picking players based on, they played in the final or they done this, but what did they win? Exactly. Tell me, what did they win? Lewis Hall should be in England squad. Trent Alexander-Arnold, we may not like Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he's won more than any one of those. Do you know what I mean? And then you think about Adam Wharton, Alex Scott, Cole Palmer. All right, they're the future. And we're just looking at bad the past pages, especially the midfield. You know, I say, you know, to pick look, Dan Burn. If you're going to pick Dan Burn, you might as well put Harry Maguire because Harry Maguire is better than Dan Burn. Do you know what I mean? We all know that. He's very old, Jeff. Why is he playing? We know what Henderson can do. This is the thing. Why is he playing Henderson? He's just. We wait 4 years for a World Cup, and we have to. Like Henderson should have retired. That's what should have happened. Should have retired. He's a passion merchant. He's a guy who makes faces. That's all he does these days. You know. Anyway, corner to Portugal. We don't need cheerleaders in the squad. Great teams don't have cheerleaders. You know, that's as simple as that. Anyway, corner to Portugal. Got 19 minutes of the game to go, guys. Bruno Fernandes with the corner. Corner taken. Well held by Vigora again. Great play from the goalkeeper of Chile. Well played. He plays it quick. Oh, he almost got, that was almost a superb bit of improvisation from Vigora, the Chilean goalkeeper. Brilliant. Of course, Chile have a history of good goalkeepers. You remember Chilevert? Do you remember Chilevert? He could score a goal or two as well, Tim. Very good goal scorer. Took free kicks and things like that. It is a dodgy one. Greg, I do think there are some higher up powers influencing some of the selections. I do. I think, oh, you have to pick Henderson. He's a good lad. You got to pick Henderson. He's a good lad. Pick him. I don't know. Look, I want best for England. You know what I mean? And I don't want us to keep looking at the old pages, the old ones, you know, the pages that are fouled, you know, like it's like watching the same Netflix series over and over again. How can like Henderson be a failure at not at 25 and suddenly be a winner at 35? I don't get it. I don't. Anyway, here come Chile. Chile have had a decent half, actually. In their best period of the game, they conceded a goal. You know, ain't that how football works? Guys, anyway, good little ball there on the left-hand side for Chile. Good cross. Oh, it was almost, guys. It was almost a very, very good cross there. But they are playing better, more confidently. That's what I want to see. That's a little bit of a dodgy ball. Well played. They're on the right-hand side. Get the cross in. It's a bit of a scuffed cross. It's a free kick. It's a free kick to Portugal. Guedes has been fouled by Capeda. I'm 1.5 million. Damn it. No problem, Greg. Better late than never. Henderson was playing in Liverpool when I was a kid. I'm a middle-aged man now. I mean, mate, Jeff, the thing is, if England didn't have anyone else, I'll say, well, fair enough. We ain't got anyone else. But England have got so many players in that position. Alex Scott and Adam Wharton are wanted by so many clubs in Europe. Adam Wharton's just won the Conference League, you know, with Crystal Palace. That's a winner. You know, Alex Scott got Bournemouth to Europe. There you go. I think Tuchel's a bit of a bum. I'll be honest. I think he's overrated. He won the COVID Champions League, blah de blah and stuff. And I think he's been overrated ever since. I really do. He's there to prove me wrong. He's there to prove me wrong. I think it's sabotage, to be honest with you. It's like sabotage. Here come Portugal, guys. Anyway, on the right hand side, with Bruno. Bruno is the best number 10 in Portuguese history. There's a statement. I heard that today. Is Bruno the best number 10 in Portuguese history? Now, let me have a look. Famous Portuguese number 10s. All right. So, who have they got? Rui Costa, unbelievable player. Deco, remember him? Who played for won the Champions League with Porto. Paulo Futre played for Atletico Madrid. I remember him. We went to West Ham. Guys, Bernardo Silva, a number 10, but he didn't play for Portugal as a number 10. I don't think. I liked Rui Costa. Rui Costa was a great player for Fiorentina. Did I see Sully's last tweet? No, I didn't. I'm not interested in what Sully has to say. Doesn't know nothing. Sorry. Page journalists for cosigns. Adam Wharton was one of the best in the Conference League final. I watched it. True. Set up the goal. He's been one of the best players for Crystal Palace for a while. Henderson hasn't done anything for Figgy. Great goal. Great goal. I told you Bruno's going to score, guys. I told you Bruno has put it in the back of the net. I told you guys 2-0. I told you he would score. I told you. I knew it. I knew it would be Bruno. I knew it would be Bruno. It had to only be Bruno, guys. It had to be only Bruno, guys. There you go. 2-0. Bruno Fernandes. Game over. One would have thought. Absolutely. Bruno Fernandes has scored a goal. I told you he'd score. I said he's going to score today. By the way, Rodrigo Echeverria is on the pitch, guys, for Chile. Guys, Echeverria. Arche, the player I felt he's played pretty well, is off the pitch. Guys, he's off the pitch as well. And Gutierrez is also off the pitch for Chile. Two of the good players. Get in, Bruno. There you go. That's what we're talking about. I knew that. I knew Bruno would score. I did know. I knew Bruno would score. No, there's plenty, Hussein. There's plenty who slag him. He's a fraud, mate. I say things before him, and then he comes out pretending he made the news. He's a fraud, mate. Sully, he's a fraud. A lot of them are. You know, a lot of them are. Mark Goldbridge is one of them who slagged him off. Is he? Does he? He has 2 million subscribers. There's another one. You know, there's one for you, Hassan. Sully's a fraud, and anyone believes him is a fraud. Gregory, Bruno 2-0. Absolutely, it had to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. He doesn't know nothing. I know for a fact at Man United Football Club, he's not connected to nobody. Nobody, absolutely. In guesswork and copying people. Anyway, here we go. Two-0. It had to be Bruno, didn't it? It had to be. Fake journalists everywhere. That's why they just want to be relevant. That's the thing. There's too many of them. Too many of the fake journalists, guys. I've had Ben Jacobs on the show. You know that twice. And I know what he told me. So there you go. Didn't he shut him down the other day? Anyway, Tapia. It's a corner to Chile. Chile needs a goal to get back into this game. They need a goal to get back into this game. Cross comes in. Headed. It's a poor header, and it's cleared away from Portugal. Can I see if Chile can get a goal? I don't know. It's going to be a foul, surely, for Chile. Yeah, it's a foul. Who is reliable but not for main journalists? He's looking at one right now who's saying, I'm the first one to call Senny Lemans. I was the first one to call Patrick Dorgu. Right? There were many. First one to mention Mbeumo before it happened, you know. And there's many players that are known now that knew and no one knew about, guys that everyone is talking about at the moment. Know what I mean? There you go. You know. You can't look much further than Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano. Other than that, they're pretenders. And that's what I'll say. Sully knows nobody. Someone who knows people in the club, he knows nobody. No one knows at the end of the day. And yeah. Don't believe everything. That's what I'm saying. What he does, he'll look at people like my stream. We don't have a lot of, obviously, we ain't got 1 million subscribers at the moment. But he look at someone like me, get some information, and then they'll spit the information. Absolutely. Sal, you were in the running things at United. You know, be putting in written bids. First of all, 3 midfielders on the day the transfer window opens. Anderson, Tolle, and Chumini and Mateus. Absolutely, Gregory. I'll find Man United 3 players they can afford for 100 million, and they'll be the best things they've ever seen. They wouldn't even have to spend 100 million on one player. I can get 3 players at 100 million who'd be the best players who ever see. I would, honestly. I would rebuild Man United. You know what I mean? If it, people like obviously these journalists, Sullies, and all them people, they just like to be relevant and use Man United's name, and that's it. But what's your exercise? Stretford Post, Hassan. Stretford Post, the same as my channel. Pizarro's come off, by the way. I'm disappointed about that. But anyway, it does look like Chile have run out of ideas. It is 10 minutes to go in this game, guys. Morales is in, by the way, for Chile. Morales is, guys, he's a defender, if I'm being honest. He's the attacker who plays for Chile, guys. The attacker, Ivan Morales, who currently plays for Argentinos Juniors, or one of the most famous clubs in Argentina. Of course, one of the most famous clubs in Argentina. Yeah. Portugal have been assured, though. Portugal have been very assured, very shrewd in their play. Here they go again, guys. Diego Dallo. Is he limping? Dallo. Good ball. Oh. It was a little bit behind in the ball from Dallo. Diego Dallo is a little bit behind him. Yeah, it was just a little bit behind it, guys. The number 18, Pedro Neto. And it was nearly 3-0. But yeah. Good play. Yeah, it looks a little bit injured. They need to take him off, Greg. We don't want any more injuries, mate. We need him sold. So yeah, are you doing England watch? No. Sorry, Zed. I'm not going to be doing an England watch along tonight. No. No. I think it's going to be a boring game, Zed. You can come at me tomorrow if it's not a boring game, but I think it's going to be a boring game. I think it'll be like 2-3-0 to England, and that's it. If we're lucky, it'll probably be something like that. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing the watch along, guys. I've got access to every game. I'm in the UAE. Yeah, they show every game. Apart from the World Cup, I have to purchase that. So make sure you send your super chats, guys. Yes. I've got some behind the scenes in the World Cup, though. I've got some big things coming, guys, as well. And not just the games. But a couple of people are going to be doing some footage out there. Anyway, here comes Chile. Good. He's on the right-hand side. Can he get across? It's going to be a corner to Chile. Yeah, they have, to be honest with you, whereas it was Marazabal who's got the corner. Short corner. It's offside. Silly. What a silly corner that was. Total game access is a beautiful thing. Absolutely. Now look, this game's over. We got about 6 minutes to go, guys. But can Chile get a goal? It'd be nice for them to get a goal. They have deserved a goal in the second half, in my opinion. They've done a lot better. They've been more potent attacking wise. Just lack that little bit of quality up front, in my opinion, especially in the striker department. The midfield has been all right. I think Pizarro, Arche have been good. I think Gutierrez has been really good. Guys, I think he's a good player. There's a couple of players there I really rate. I think they're really good, and they've given Portugal a good run for their money. It's only 2-0, guys. You know what? Portugal are probably the favourites for the World Cup, right? So there you go. But I don't think they should be. But I wouldn't mind Portugal winning the World Cup. But I miss games you might think should be available. Example, FA Cup games. Yeah. FA Cup games are a little bit difficult, Greg, in regards to the UAE as well. They have their own rights, and sometimes you can't. in regards to league football, England, every country in the world, America, MLS, anything you want, Turkey, France, Spain, Italy, they got every game in league football. They've got every game in the Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. When it comes to things like World Cup and FA Cup, it's a bit like this, isn't it? They can make money from those things. And we do get the odd FA Cup tie, but the World Cup, no. The World Cup, I have to subscribe a different subscription for that. But I get all the games and all the highlights as well and stuff like that and behind the scenes and that. So, yeah, it is what it is. Guys, 5 minutes to go. Guys, just under 5 minutes to go. It's 2-0 to Portugal at the moment in this friendly game. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today. Really appreciate you. Don't forget, guys, we're close to 14,400, guys. Let's try and get to 14,400 very quickly, guys. Let's see if we can get there. That'd be great if we can get there. 14,400. We're on 14,393 at the moment, guys. Come on. We need to get those. We need to get those likes up. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those subscriptions up. World Cup round the corner, of course. League Cup games here, not even the finals are available here. You're going to have to get a VPN, Greg. You're going to have to get a VPN, isn't it? You get a VPN. You're going to have to get one of those. Absolutely. Substitution. Ruben Diaz is off for Portugal. It's 3 minutes to go in this game. Here we go. I was on the right-hand side now for Portugal. Portugal looking to wrap up this game. Game is probably already wrapped up. That's going to be a foul. No. Thought that would have been a foul. Neto. No. Good play from Chile. Good play. Good defensive play from Chile here. It's a throw-in. 3rd-tier games in England, League One, all available. All available where we're here as well in UAE. All available here. Every one of them. League One, National League, everything. Just FA Cup, World Cup. That's it. Or if it's FA Cup, European Championships, or those sort of things. Obviously, it's run by FIFA, isn't it? FIFA frauds. Championship games, England 1, League 2, and available. I got all of those games. It's not games I can't miss. It's every game I got. League, club football, domestic football, apart from the FA. They show the FA Cup, but not every game in the FA Cup. They show the FA Cup. It's just the World Cup, European Championships, things like that get a little bit problematic. Now, why is it the popularity of Wrexham? They were coming up. Yeah. I think Ryan Reynolds has done a magnificent job at Wrexham. Obviously, I just feel like you can only take a team like Wrexham so far. He's done an incredible job for them. I wish he was our owner, by the way. I think he's been brilliant for Wrexham, brilliant for football. I think what I like about Ryan Reynolds is that he actually flies to Wales to watch the games, and that's incredible. We don't even get Jim Ratcliffe watching the coming to watch Man United. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so he's an absolute superstar. He is. So he's done very well there. I just feel like he's taken them to the level that he can possibly take them. I think unless he gets more investment, I don't think you can really do much more with the Wrexham. That's it. I don't think you can. But I really like his enthusiasm. I do, and learning about the football club as well, which is important, of course, guys. Here come Portugal, though. Portugal, guys, on the attack here. It's gonna go straight to the goalkeeper Vigouroux again, guys. Absolutely, guys. It was guys, yeah. Conceição is one of the players I like. I think he's been all right for Portugal as well. I think he's had a good game. But Caseio's still on. He's huffed and puffed, Caseio. Caseio, of course, is at Barcelona. But he's on loan in in Saudi Arabia with Al Hilal. There was obviously rumors that he might not go back. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up Hassan. How you doing? What's the news on Lewis Hall? That is the news on Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall plays for Newcastle United. Newcastle United notoriously don't sell players to Manchester United. They're very reluctant to sell players to Manchester United. This is a fact, right? And I've been a Man United fan 40 years. They've only sold Andy Cole. The only other one was Michael Owen many years ago. So if Lewis Hall is going to go to Man United, it will cost in the region of 65 to 75 million pounds in that match, yeah? That's how much it's going to cost. So Man United want to make an offer, but again, I re-clarify, Man United want a structured offer. They want to pay for it structurally. That's what I would say. But don't go and sell Sully Talks because he'll probably nick that one as well. Amazing, the previous not covered League One broadcast. I'm not going to say anything about many transfers until I get it. I mentioned it on my show, Breaking Dawn, of course. Amazon bought the previous not covered League One broadcast. That's right. You have to do another subscription, isn't it? So, what do you want to do? My lottery numbers. You did say Fernandez would score. I know, Jay. I knew he would. It's that type of game he scores in. Goal! Is that goal for Chile? No, it's not. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm just getting prepared if Chile do score. It's still 0. It's still 2-0, guys. Just to let you know. We got 2 minutes of injury time, guys. Left. Thank you, everyone. It's nearly game up in this game, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate you. I do. It's really great to have you here. Of course, seeing the good ones. Thank you, Hassan. You don't need to unfollow him. Just be aware that there's a lot of pitfalls. Can I tell you something, Hassan? Can I just tell you something? Let me tell you something. Indy Kayla, Sully Talks. Don't be surprised if they're run by other journalists who are known. Sometimes they're using other journalists and they're bouncing off each other. They're bouncing off each other. So other journalists are making fake accounts. That's what's happening. They ain't got no pictures, right? No one knows what they look like. Yeah, everyone believes them, Don't trust these guys, man, honestly. Guys, honestly, thank you, Gregory. A legend, mate. You're a legend, Gregory. Thank you. 2-1, by the way, guys. It is a goal, by the way, for Chile. Unbelievable, guys. It was a great goal. It was a great goal, actually. Great goal. Is it too little, too late, guys? Is it too little, too late? Is it too little, too late, guys? It was a good goal. Finally, guys. Chile got a goal. They deserved that for their play, to be honest with you. It was Roman with the goal. Guys, it was a goal. Good goal, to be honest with you. It is 2-1. It's a bit low-key, that one, but it is 2-1. Yeah, good finish. Very good finish. From the number 10, guys. The number 10 there is a good finish. From Lucas Cepeda. The substitute, guys. The substitute. The Elche player. 2-1. But it's too late. It's too little, too late. I remember him post about Manny from Wolves and nobody talked about it. Manny, I mentioned him. He didn't even know who Manny was before I started talking about Manny from Wolves. Big up Pig Teats in Sal, Charles. Thank you, Pig Teats. Big up yourself. Sal, your channel needs more recognition. Best channel on YouTube. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you so much, mate. It will get there. That's why it's always a good idea to get a second goal. Exactly. That would have been a draw. Exactly. Guys, it is 2-1 in this game. It's 2-1. And it is full time, guys. It is finished. Portugal 2, Chile 1, guys. Unfortunately, Cepeda's not goal after 92 minutes wasn't enough. And Portugal win this preseason pre-World Cup game, guys, by 2-1. Not the most entertaining game. Not the most game full of quality. but nonetheless, Portugal win the game. 10 against 10 in the end, of course, guys. It was 10 against 10. But, you know, it was an assist for Mendes, by the way, who was only recently introduced for Chile, guys. But, you know, it was a good goal for Chile. It's nice for Chile to get a goal, guys. That's one thing I will say. They did deserve that. They did deserve that. But they did it right. They've only lost by 2-1, to be honest with you. Only 2-1, guys. And, yeah, look, I look forward to seeing Portugal get better. I do think Portugal will still be one of the favourites. I don't think they're going to win it, but I would want them to win it other than it, if it's not England. I would want them to win it other than England, of course, because I do think that they deserve. Sal, wasn't James from Chile? James. You mean James Rodriguez? He was from Colombia, mate. It is a great time, Hassan. I love it. It's good to see you here, guy, my friend. And don't forget to join me for the World Cup. It's going to be fun. Thank you, Bobby. And thank you, everyone, guys. Brilliant show. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash the like on the way out if you haven't already, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to put your notifications on. I'm back tomorrow morning, of course, for Breaking Dawn every single morning, as I always am, guys. Thank you, everyone who supports the channel. And, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. I hope you enjoyed it. And put your notifications on as well in case I go live. Take it easy, guys. All the best. Have a good evening, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. I'm Sal. This is the watch along between Portugal and Chile. 2-1 to Portugal. It finishes. See you next time. Peace.